So preseason week 1 just passed. The Dolphins did beat the Falcons, but the things people are actually looking for are how the starters played, and I think this year especially, how Josh Rosen played. And, well, he actually played pretty good. He had a pretty slow start. That interception was really bad. No one's denying that. But besides that, I thought Rosen actually played a really nice game. 2 throws in specific, I really truly did think kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers type throws, and I could not be any more excited about that. Now, I do want to kind of remind people, don't get too excited. This is just preseason after all, and he was up against like second, third string players. I want to actually see him against first team players at least to get a real, I guess you could say, look on him. But I do think obviously he does flash potential nonetheless. But here's the question. Will Josh Rosen actually start for us this year come week 1? Well, here's the thing. Brian Flores is really just not handing this job over to him right now. But I don't think it's that he doesn't like Josh Rosen. I think it's just because of 2 things. 1, he can't really take the job away from Ryan Fitzpatrick just because, he's playing worse all of a sudden. He was still doing better than Josh Rosen the entire offseason. He can't just give it away to him just because of one thing. Now, yeah, preseason's more important than the offseason, but even still, you can't just give it to him away yet. And second, he's more experienced, and I think with Josh Rosen, I feel like Flores kind of is trying to push him in a certain sense. I think because you notice he's always kind of downplaying him. He's always criticizing him over a lot of things. But I don't think it's because he doesn't like Josh Rosen. I think it's because he's trying to motivate him. Because with Josh Rosen, I talked about how his attitude isn't even bad. But the one thing about him before is that he was confident, which, you should be. You should be confident in yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But you also shouldn't be too confident and think that nothing can overtake you. Well, now that Josh Rosen got traded after his first year with a certain team, I think obviously he's not going to think that anymore. But I think he also doesn't want to just hand it to Rosen. I think Flores is kind of trying to, first of all, get rid of stupid mistakes so that he can ultimately be the future and make good plays, but also so that, Josh Rosen doesn't just go like, oh, okay, well, coach thinks I'm the starter, so I'm good. I think he wants to continue motivating him so that each and every week he gets better and eventually he does become the future. I think everyone wants Rosen to succeed, including me, so badly. I love this guy. I loved him as a draft pick coming out, and it's just his story. I think he has a really big chip on his shoulder. I want him to succeed, and I think the Dolphins do too. So, with all this motivation that Flores is giving Rosen, will it be enough for him to start? I think it just depends on the rest of the preseason. So, Josh Rosen right now is winning the quarterback battle. Ryan Fitzpatrick has a bigger lead over him right now. So I think he does still have the edge at the moment, but preseason is more important, like I said. So to me, if Josh Rosen continues playing well for the rest of the preseason and for the most part outplays Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think he'll get the starting job. But if it doesn't really look too different, or maybe Fitzpatrick plays better, then I think Fitzpatrick can keep the starting job until, well, maybe, I'm going to say at least week 6. That's when I predict Rosen will start if he doesn't start week 1. That's my quick little view on that. Let me know what you guys think. The second preseason game is coming up, and we'll get more of an indication on what these players are, and including other players such as Preston Williams and Kalen Ballage. So yeah, just let me know what you think, and I don't know. Let's find out. This is an interesting quarterback battle. Let's see what he's got.